Movie Age presenting Mutant Chronicles. At the beginning of the story, a spaceship comes from space and a virus is leaking out from the spaceship, and due to this virus, people start transforming into mutants. So to escape from mutants, mostly people left the Earth and went to Mars, but mostly people are on the Earth. Among them is a leader who forms an army with the survivors and attacks the spaceship. He wins this war. And now, the spaceship doesn't infect anyone. That's why he buries them in the ground. And for the spaceship to reach no one, he creates a group called the Neighborhood. It's been 10,000 years. And it's time for the year 2707, where the Earth's resources are running out. The Earth has now been divided into 4 big groups. One is the capital and the other is the Bauhaus. Both of them are very powerful and always fight to fulfill their needs. And when there is a fight between these two groups, then by mistake the capital attacks the place where the spaceship was buried with the mutants 10,000 years ago. And now because the spaceship has been attacked, so once again the mutants in the spaceship have been freed. They attack both armies from outside. They are very dangerous because they have a sword in their hands. The commander of the capital group thinks that the mutants belong to the Bauhaus group, and the commander of the Bauhaus group thinks that they belong to the capital group. That's why the two commanders start fighting. But then the mutants come there and kill many of their army members. From this they understand that they are the enemy of both. That's why they attack them together. On the other hand, Samuel of the Neighborhood group is shown, who is now the leader of the Neighborhood group. This group was formed by the leader 10,000 years ago. A girl comes to him and gives him a letter which tells him that the spaceship in the ground which had mutants inside it is now free from there. That's why he goes inside a room which has the book which the leader himself wrote 10,000 years ago. The name of this book is The Chronicles of Mutant. It says how mutants can be killed in this book. It is also written that mutants take those people into their spaceships, those who are alive or injured, so that they can turn them into mutants and they can never be defeated. And now Samuel goes to the leader of all 4 groups and he warns them from the whole situation. The head of the capital says that he is preparing to send some people to Mars. But Samuel says that he will not be able to save everyone. And if all these mutants are killing humans on Earth today, then they will soon reach Mars and will cause destruction there too. That is why we have to finish them off here, for which I need some people. This mission is very dangerous. And now some people are chosen who will support Samuel. The head of the capital takes Samuel with him and says that this mission is very dangerous. Therefore, whoever will support you in this mission, their families will be sent to Mars to keep them safe. Samuel also likes this. And when Samuel leaves, some mutants attack him, who kill the head of the capital. On the other hand, we see Sergeant Hunter, who goes to the commander of the capital army, and tells his wife that the commander is no longer in this world. He gave his life to save his friends. Then he goes to a bar because he is very sad about the commander's death. Then Samuel comes to him and says that I have a mission and I want you to join it. But Hunter clearly refuses. After which he shows him the tickets and says that if you support me, then your family can go to Mars. Hunter thinks why not give the commander's family the tickets so that they can safely go to Mars. He joins this Lewis mission. The next day, we are shown the commander's wife who wants to kill herself and her child. Then an envelope comes in from the door. And when she sees that envelope, there are 2 tickets to Mars. That means now she can leave this world and go to Mars. Samuel goes to his group with Hunter. They have 8 members on their team, where the people of the Brotherhood group tell them that you have to go to the center of the spaceship while going down the tunnel, and you have to plant this special bomb there, and when this bomb will blast, all the mutants will be killed, and to blast this bomb, they need a special key which they don't have right now. That's why this group goes to a mutant who's has caught by the army. Here the people of the Brotherhood group tell them that the mutants can be killed with a sword, or a special gun, or a phosphorus bomb, after which they are given an ancient sword. This is a special sword. And with these swords, they take their flying objects to the place where the aliens have their spaceship. But before they reach that place, a flying object collides with them, which no one else, but the mutants, had sent them by hijacking. To save their lives, they have to get out of their pods. All of them are saved. And now they all gather and reach the city, where the alien ship is. They take out their map and see. And after walking for hours, they reach the underground city where there is a very deep tunnel. In this tunnel, they have to go through the rope because the ground is deep. Samuel and Hunter go down through the rope, but the rope gets destroyed. It gets dark. Samuel takes out the map again, but he doesn't understand where to go. Then he falls down, but the earth is not very low, so he saves his life. But the sound of his fall raises the mutants around it. The Hunter also jumps down, who shoots bullets at them. They have their companions above, who find out that the mutants have attacked them. And now they all start coming down from the elevator, but the elevator comes down very quickly. It hits the ground, which causes an explosion, but before they get hit by the explosion, they all get out of the elevator. They have a co-op who has a bomb. This is a phosphorus bomb that can kill the mutants, so he kills all the mutants along with him. And now they have to reach the machine as soon as possible, which they have to open with the key and blast. But now they have lost their way. Samuel starts reading the book of the leader which he wrote 10,000 years ago. And then the Hunter gets a hint, and they know where to go. And when they move towards that direction, they find the right tunnel. As they move towards that tunnel, they move forward. And when they look down, there are a lot of mutants who are taking the wounded people to the place where there is a machine so that they can be turned into mutants. Hunter sees that Nathan is among those wounded people, which means the commander of the capital. His wife and daughter were given tickets to march from here. He is still alive. Hunter decides to go down and save the commander of the capital. He refuses to do so with his friends, but he does not listen to them. He goes down and kills all the mutants and saves the commander. He is very wounded. He tells the commander that his family is safe and that he must have left for Mars. Hearing this, the commander is very satisfied. He tells the Hunter that he was alive for his family and that he should go to his friends. He says that he can't escape now, and now the Hunter has understood that he can't escape, so he has to kill the commander himself. And one of the members of his group falls down and has a bomb, which is used to fly the spaceship. That's why everyone comes down to save him where there are a lot of mutants. Mutants attack him, and in this attack Samuel dies. The mutants have now captured all of them. They have a companion named Sabrian. They leave him and make everyone a prisoner and take them to the machine so that they all can be made mutants. The Hunter reaches the same place where Sabrian is. She tells everything to the Hunter. Hunter has torn pages of the book and he asks the Sabrian to read them and tell him. But the Sabrian can't read those pages. The same mutants are shown who throw humans on a rotating belt. And when one circle is completed, humans become mutants. Here, Hunter and Sabrian also reach. Hunter sends Sabrian and another girl to the center of the machine with a rope, but now the danger has increased because the mutants are coming inside. All the roads have been closed due to the blast. So one of his companions sacrifices himself and kills a lot of mutants. But due to the explosion, Hunter falls on the machine, and before he could fly off the machine, the rope comes out of the machine and grabs it. The machine also has radiation which causes the Hunter a lot of pain. Something comes out of the machine and starts putting chips inside it. But before the Hunter is completely transformed into a mutant, the Hunter frees himself and reaches the place where Sabrian and his companions are. That is, in the center of the machine. Right now, the Hunter is half human and half mutant, but the good thing is that he still has full control over his human brain. That's why he puts a bomb in the center of the machine. And then a mutant comes here who is his partner. His name is Samuel. He wants to attack Sabrian, but Sabrian decides that she will not attack Samuel. He is completely mutant, that's why he kills Sabrian, which makes the sword of Severin fall down. Mutants and humans are fighting everywhere, and then the Hunter falls near the sword which was fallen by Severin's hand. And when the Hunter looks at the sword carefully, he realizes that the key he was looking for is the same sword. He picks up the sword and puts it into Samuel's body. He puts the sword in the center of the machine and turns on the bomb. And as it turns on, the machine turns into a spaceship and starts taking off from the Earth. As the machine, that is, the spaceship, starts going up, all the mutants that are humans, they start becoming human again. Samuel, who had completely become a mutant, also starts returning to his human senses. He apologizes to the Hunter. The Hunter jumps into the water and saves his life. And after the spaceship, All the people who had become mutants, they start becoming human again. With this film ends here. Hope you like this story.